our defense and our intensity gave us a great start today, and really got us off so that we could spot up a little bit. We didn't have great spacing on offense in our first game. We shrunk the floor and we really expanded it today. It's only sometimes this much room, but it gave us enough time to get downhill and expose some of the things we could in their defense. So really loved the way we came out with a lot of energy, played together. Defense, 23 points in the first half is another great defensive effort.
We start over here with John, Coach.
Thoughts on Karras and his ability to not only score, but he did a lot of other things, 4 assists and all
He
around.
gets downhill, really. As I've said to you before, he is a nightmare on a closeout, which the game has become. When somebody's got to go get to him, he can shoot it in or go by you. And that's really, his seeing the floor is huge for us. So, the way he's shooting the ball, and this is the way he's been shooting it a lot during this fall period. So it does give us one more additional player out there that can stretch people.
On your right, Noah.
Nick said early on it was kind of hard to tell what defense they were in, some sort of matchup zone or something.
Well, they were spreading out. There was 3-2, it was 2-3. They were trapping, they were pressing us. But most of the time in that first half, we were in transition offense because of a clean rebound and a fast break.
What does it say? The guys are sort of able to improvise and find space.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't run a lot of plays today. We just played ball because of the nature of the fast break, and then the nature of their defense. We have some keys that we go against a press or a half-court zone, and we just try and look to do those and play ball. Second half, I don't think we had the same running. We didn't run as well, and we didn't execute maybe quite as well. We got a little complacent, but that's going to happen when you're up 30.
Right in the middle with Joe.
Coach, you got a ton of open looks from three. Is that something that you saw on film as a possibility for you guys? Or
because in our Marshall game, Marshall got a bunch of zones. If you're going to play zone, you're going to probably get open. I think this team can get open looks against a lot of zones. And so we have enough skilled guys to do that. So it was the idea of push the ball at the rim. We didn't get to foul line a lot, but they sort of shrunk their defense in the paint, and then we could find open corner threes in particular.
On your right with Rod.
Talk about John's game. Pretty consistent on both ends. The career high 15 rebounds, but also pretty good on the offensive end.
Yeah. I mean, when he gets some of those stretch rebounds he gets, or way above the rim, he's a big man now. Really a big man with it. So I do like that he's doing that, and he's still, he's trying. We corrected it in the mid-game. John, don't try and tap those in. Just grab them and put them in. And he did that those last 2 times to get 2 finishes. So all kinds of small, tiny steps from John and Jordan, and we got to keep working at that.
Stay on your right in the back with Brendan.
When you get shooters going the way they got going tonight, how good is this team right now at guys adjusting their role kind of on the fly, where a guy like Glenn that you want to be assertive and has to kind of turn into a big point guard?
No, there was no question when Karras got it going. They love Karis LeVert. They were looking for him, and I wasn't taking him out until he missed one because he did need a rest. Same thing with Nick. Nick gets it going. They really look for each other, and they understand, and we preach it as much as we can. When a guy's got it going, let's find him. And we did that.
Right back to Joe.
Do you think there was a little bit of a game within a game sort of competition between Nick and Karras tonight? I mean,
did you ask them?
Yeah, sort of.
And what
we got differing answers.
No, I don't think so, but maybe there was. Maybe there was. It's okay. They're good friends, but they were. I just loved the way they were. Not only did they shoot the ball well, both of them took it to the basket. Nick got to the foul line again, and that's a big thing for him as well.
We'll go back to Brandon, Coach.
John, between Iowa State and Puerto Rico, it's 2,500 miles of travel and 4 games in 8 days.
That's
How
right.
ready is this team to do something like that?
Well, we're going to certainly find out. I mean, what an opportunity to go to Iowa State. It sounded like a great idea 2 years ago when they said, okay, you play them at your place. No, you can come back 2 years later. But it's going to be an incredible environment. I've never been to Iowa State. But I understand that it's going to be a great atmosphere. And so between that and then we come back late at night, and then we're leaving Tuesday for Puerto Rico with a short prep. We have to take Monday off, and with a short prep, so it's going to be difficult. But it's a little bit like what we're going to see many times, certainly in the Big Ten, but also in the Big Ten tournament and the NCAA tournaments.